Jerk! You ready, buddy? Bob's kind of in the way. I feel like it takes away from our personalities. We'll be doing this all night.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike, I was just gonna, if you would just. Okay.
I think that'll make it more funny.
Indeed it will. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do this. You ready? No.
Bad.
Should I do the whole thing as bad?
No.
Do it like that. Bam. Bam. All right. And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Abnormally Random Presents Just Another Beercast, Halloween edition. Oh! Hello boys and ghouls. Hopefully, we're gonna have some good beer tonight, but I am accompanied, as always, by
Bob.
and
Bob.
oh, and Michael.
I'm Michael.
He's
Hi.
Michael. So,
I'm Michael! Hi! Hello!
So Michael, tell us, what do we have in store for this evening?
Oh, we have some delicious beverages that
Ooh.
we are about ready to give ourselves a little tasting of. We are going to...
Sorry, continue.
But yes, this is Bob. I mean, you can't really recognize him because of, the plastic surgery done. That's not a mask. So, I'm gonna hit this table all goddamn night.
All damn night long, Michael will be hitting the table.
I will be saying ow at least 5 times. Count them right now.
Count them. First one to count to 5 wins something. We'll figure it out. Follow in the description below. But tonight we are starting off with a little beer we like to call Allskate. It's an American light lager from 7venth Brewery. By the way, tonight's beer is themed from 7venth Brewery. We're doing a big promotion. Hopefully someone will watch because of it. Let's see.
Yes.
Allskate, it says, with 2 tasting rooms. Oh wait, no, this is just talking about. Okay, fuck it, I'll read it anyway. With 2 tasting rooms featuring 10 taps in Dunedin and 28 in Tampa. Check out 7venth.com. 7 spelled with a 7. That's 7venth. Sun as in sun. Brewery.com. Or just drop the brewery. Who knows? But this is Allskate. It's an American light lager. Light. What does that say? Effervescent and crushable. Whether you're rolling, rocking, or relaxing, this lager is perfect for every beer drinker under the sun. It's time for an Allskate. Everyone, skate. Are you excited, Michael? I'm excited. I've never had an Allskate. Was it now?
Yeah, no, I feel like I may have...
I feel like maybe we have a trick-or-treater. So, continuing on. Yes, we're all excited. It is Halloween. We do have trickety-treaties.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, trick-or-treat!
Oh, man. So, let's go ahead and give her a little crack, shall we? Sounds scary.
How come every time I knock the door, there's no one there?
I got you, bud. Right. There you go, buddy.
I don't see
Trick
the
or treat. Here you go.
He's
Happy
the
Halloween.
actually in the back.
Haha.
Have a good night.
All right. Now that the trick-or-treaters are gone, Michael will waddle back in. Or scuttle. Is that a scuttle? That's a scuttle.
That was a scuttle from a scuttlefish that drinks a lot of protein shakes.
Including, but not limited to, Allskate. So, Mike, are we in good hands? Or is that State Farm? Or is that Skate Farm?
How are you gonna... Should we go above?
Right in front here.
Bob, smell it.
Bing!
Can't really smell it because you're always, smiling. But...
It smells like a lager. Looks like a lager. Tastes like a lager.
very, like a beer.
Now-
Like a lager, lager.
If I was to give this a comparison, I'd say this is like probably Michelob. Would you not say, Michael?
I can't remember the last time I even had a Michelob.
The Champagne of beers.
Is it the Champagne of beers?
Mm-hmm.
Michelob?
Mm-hmm. Seventh Son Allskate. Indeed, everyone skate. I'm going to go ahead and say I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely sessionable, I want to say.
Crushable, as it says on the can. Very crushable.
He goes with crushable. I say sessionable.
Indeed. So, Michael, how's your Halloween going so far?
It's happening.
It is
I've had to give candy to 4 trick-or-treaters tonight. First one was, actually, I would say 2. First one was a baby being held by, I don't even know who the fuck they are, but the baby was dressed up as a cow. It's like
Baby cow.
It's like a 5-day-old baby.
Wow.
And he reached out already looking for candy. And I'm like, here, you want to take this? He's like, well, fucking give me that shit.
Give me that goddamn candy. I'm a baby.
And the other kid was a little princess. She's like, put the candy in here. And he's like, no.
No, this candy is mine.
And at the door was a Sub-Zero, I think. He probably bought the costume at Walmart. But he wanted me to say trick. That's why, like, he went,
Oh.
Did you hear that shit?
I think we all heard it.
Okay. Say happy Halloween. Say trick. Chick. Oh, you mean trick. Yeah, that's what he did.
Indeed.
Then this other kid had a blow-up costume. I forget what.
He's already forgot.
He's already forgotten. This kid was a superhero.
Mike was too busy skating to remember what he saw.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of the beer that I'm going to have right now.
It's very crushable. I would say it's crushable. The first sip is kind of potent, but it has kind of a nice finish. I'd like to say. It's very smooth on the finish.
I could definitely take a couple of these down.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of malt. Definitely a hop in the very beginning. You know, if I was to give this a rating, like 0 through 5 stars, I would have to go ahead and say it's about a 3. 3 or a 3.5. I'll go 3.5.
You son of a bitch.
Well, what would you give it there, Michael?
The same.
Not cool. Not cool. Mike, unoriginal over here. Always copying me.
Always copy.
Always.
It's just so fucking convenient that I always copy you.
It is. Now tell me, what are your thoughts on the beer, though?
Thoughts on the beer is, it's got a questionable taste at first, but it's, you know, like he said, it's got a nice finish.
Yep, hops up front, smooth on the finish.
Down the gullet, you know, you kind of, you know, wish that it was a person that you could take out to dinner and be like, can I just feel like this all the time? But who am I kidding?
I'm not entirely certain I follow your metaphor, but it's sexy and I like it.
Right?
Yes.
Shall we cheers that?
Cheers
To,
Pink. To all you out there.
This is like the last time I had to pee in a cup.
Because it's my piss in a cup.
So this is
My piss in a cup, babe. Alright, so we wanted to start with something light and something, I want to go ahead and say average. Although nothing at 7venth Brewery is average, except on a scale of 1 to awesome, this one's definitely decent.
it's pretty fucking decent.
Pretty fucking decent. Again, the copycats. What are we moving on to next there, Michael Cohn?
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you surprise us?
Ooh, well, why don't you keep our viewers entertained while I go shake us up some beer?
Okay.
I'm not literally going to shake it, but it just sounds interesting. Oh, look, I got to slow down so I don't hit the table. And Bob doesn't trample everybody.
Fucking hit the table.
I'll fucking hit!
Don't you hit the goddamn table! Yeah. That's what you people like? You sick sons of bitches. Huh? You like that?
I don't hear much entertainment going on out there.
They are being entertained the way I want them to be entertained. Maybe I should just do my stand-up real quick.
Okay, I went to go take my motorcycle class and vroom vroom beep beep.
Yeah, that's right. They have a horn like that.
They have a horn like that.
Beep, beep.
Michael,
I'm spilling it like a goddamn infant.
You are. You're a sipper.
Oh.
So, Michael, why don't you read us off our next tasty beverage?
It tastes like shit.
Oh.
There we go.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Tastes like shit from 7th Son Brewery. Doesn't sound right, but I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Let's hear it.
Well, it is called the Disputed Shit Origins.
Oh.
Leave out the shit, you get the gist. But it is a pina colada imperial stout with pineapple, coconut, and vanilla. This is the one that I picked out. And if all else goes as planned, this beer is going to be horrible.
Yes, if it goes
Mike's
through...
Shitty Beercast. Wah, 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 wah.
I was going to say, if it follows the trend of Mike's Shitty Beercast, it will be shitty. So...
Nice bottle, I want to say. Maybe I should get a bottle opener.
I got one. It is a nice looking bottle. It says beer for the sunshine stage. And we have more trick-or-treaters. So, Disputed Origins. It's a pina colada imperial stout with pineapple, coconut, and vanilla, like Michael says. Some say the pina colada strain pineapple.
There's only one.
You can take a couple.
Take one.
Take one.
Parents looking out for their children. No type 2 this week.
Both?
I don't even want to talk about it.
We played it. But yeah, we won. It's a win.
I got off work and was able to catch the last 2 minutes of it, and they scored 7 seconds ago. I'm like, are you serious? Back and forth. But
That Joseph at the end there, that was just like, how the heck did that even go in?
How the heck is this even going to work? Is what I says.
dude,
So-
definitely had me on my toes.
While Michael is at the door, let me go ahead and tell you what we're doing here. I already said that this is Disputed Origins pina colada imperial stout with coconut and vanilla. Some say pina colada, the strain pineapple, was created in the early 1800s by Puerto Rican pirates. Or the Puerto Rican pirate El Pirata Confessi, who stole from the rich and gave to the poor. What does that sound like?
Fun.
The recipe was lost when he was caught and executed, but resurfaced in the 1950s with 3 different people places claiming to have invented it. As odd as a pina colada imperial stout may sound, it turns out it's as delicious as the frosty tropical beverage. We enjoyed working with Cultivation Brewery to make this happen. You can expect more to come. Oh my God, it's collab. 7th Son Brewery and Cultivation Brewery. Let's give it a pop.
Bob, are you excited?
I'm so excited. It doesn't even have an ABV on this bad boy. That kind of upsets me. I hate when they don't put how much alcohol I'm drinking. I want to know how drunk I'm going to get before I get drunk.
Thug life, bitch.
Thug life, bitches. All right, here we go. Ooh, beer for the sunshine. Oh, look at the thickness of that. It's like syrup.
And there's pineapple in that.
There's pineapple
I
chunks.
may have made a mistake, but that's all part of the plan.
made a mistake. Mike's Shitty Beercast continues. To the top with you.
To the top with you.
Yeah, wow. Well, there might be more beer than we can drink. Yes. I am on antibiotics, so if I bust out in a rash when I get drunk, don't be alarmed.
It's just my throat closing.
It's just my throat closing. I'm having anaphylactic shock, but the pina colada will obviously help out with that.
Quick,
So,
give me the juice.
give me the juice, boy. All right, so let's give it a little cheers.
Let's carefully.
Let's do the cheers, my son.
All right, here we go.
This is gonna be horrible, sis.
Oof, 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 oof. Okay, all right, okay, here we go. This is what's gonna happen. I just spilt this all over my leg in the table. It scared me when I sniffed it. It doesn't even...
I didn't sniff it till I already had a little bit in my mouth.
It doesn't even smell like anything.
It's not horrible.
It is horrible. This is terrible. I don't like it.
It's not the worst I've ever done.
Already, I can tell you, I'm not a fan. And I'm usually a fan of stouts. And this right here, no.
It's an imperial stout.
It's an imperial failure. Others may like it. I do not. Okay, let me tell you why. As a stout, the chocolate and the coffee or whatever, what was it? Vanilla stands out a little bit, but then that pineapple creeps in there and makes you go, what the fuck is this? I don't know. I hate to down 7th Son, But this right here, I'm gonna drink it all. Don't get me wrong, but
Don't get me wrong.
I will do it reluctantly and only for the beer cast. And besides, it's a video cast, so I mean,
The pineapple doesn't really sneak up. It's just
like it's just there.
It's there like 5 seconds after you get it down. It just kind of slowly goes up a little bit.
Yeah, like as you swallow,
you don't even.
You taste it
I'm
a little bit.
disappointed.
You taste it a little bit like in your nose almost. And
Pineapple, coconut, and vanilla. If there was anything I want to say about this beer, I slightly taste the coconut. Not the vanilla, barely any of the pineapple.
yeah.
No vanilla taste whatsoever.
Now, honestly, I feel like if they left the pineapple out, it would probably be a little better.
There's a reason why it was $17.
There's a reason it was on sale, $14.95. That's not it at all. He was right at $17. But, Bob, what do you think? Interesting. Thank you very much, Bob. E.T.? Awesome. Beast? Nothing? Nothing Beast? Okay. So, I gotta say disappointment. If I was to rate it out of 5, I would give it a solid 1. Only because it's 7venth Brewery, and I gotta give them something. If this was National Fuckboy Brewery, if this was any other brewery, other than maybe Funky Buddha, I'd probably just be like, this is a 0. This is a 0.1.
Now he's just playing favorites.
I'm just name dropping. Everybody's got a name drop every now and again. I can explain.
My favorite beer places, 7venth.
Yeah.
Funky Buddha.
Funky Buddha. Now, I can explain this to you all night long, but there is a 0% possibility that I'll understand it for you. So, if I was to put it in simple terms, 1.
1.
Michael.
I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5.
That's generous.
It is being pretty generous. I mean, I picked it, so I have to go just slightly above Steve. But it's not the worst I've ever had. I mean, I've had some that taste somewhat similar to this, and it was just god-awful. It was so bad. Like, I literally took one more sip just to be sure I wasn't, having a stroke or whatever that my taste buds.
A stroke?
A stroke?
Yeah, you weren't having a stroke.
Yeah, a nice big stroke.
See now, the more you drink it, the more the pineapple flavor builds up. And I'm still, I don't know, like, I'm a huge pineapple fan to begin with.
I feel like this beer should have been shaken up first.
Yeah, it should have been shaken, not drank. Shaken and tossed out a fucking
Shaken,
movie
waited
car
10
window.
minutes, pop it, let it breathe for about an hour.
Yeah, I think the problem was I didn't let it breathe. It's like a good wine, you just gotta let it breathe. It would be a shame. It is well above my position to be drinking this beer.
I gotta say though, this might be good to mix in with some batter.
Batter. Oh, like for like beer batter.
Yeah, yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, yes.
For like onion rings and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say chicken wings, but no, that'd be
Oh,
horrible.
now that you mention it, this might be a good cooking beer, like as a marinade maybe. Like, what would you marinate? Maybe some chicken or some pork.
Some chicken, definitely. Grilled
Yeah.
chicken, stab some holes in the chicken. And
Or beat
pour
the
a
fuck
little
out of it
oil
with a
on there.
tenderizer,
Yeah, it would go good, as a teriyaki.
Mm-hmm. It's a good injectable, so if you like doing heroin, you'll like shooting this up. I haven't done it myself, but I hear it's all the rage. I know, sad. I don't know what he just coughed. There was an echo in my ear, and I didn't catch it.
I know what you're talking about. I think it was Bob.
Mm.
How you doing,
Bob, you're an asshole. You want to finish my beer?
Bob.
Finish the
I
beer?
don't know if you could sip it. Are you even alive?
Hey, Bob, are you okay? Bob is not responsive. We're using our only phone to record, so if someone out there could call 911 for us, let them know Bob is apparently an addict. But there you go, Bob. Just a little bit for you. Oh, look at his eyes. They're bugged out. He doesn't like it either.
I feel like if Bob had his normal face back, that's the face he would make after tasting this beer.
Exactly. Had he just been Bob. Mm-hmm.
Editing. Bob's face right now. He tastes the beer.
Edit. Yeah. So, I would, this is a no-go for me. I'm not buying this.
1,
ever again.
2.5. I don't have to really explain myself. I think I did at one point, but
Yeah, we all explained ourselves.
no need to go any further. And
It's this beer's there for somebody. To each their own, I always say. For every beer, there's a person who enjoys drinking it. It's just not this guy.
Very well said.
Very well. Oh my God. See, now the problem is I feel like when I go to down this, it's just going to be like, "Wah!" You know, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. It's going to be bad for
Well, maybe we should have a subject to talk about, like, you know, favorite Halloween movies or Halloween something.
Oh,
it is
Halloween
the day.
stuff.
I'm tired of change being in my pocket. Here we go, a little play toy for the cats. Slowly sip your beer and we'll get through it in no time. But let's talk Halloween movies.
Favorite? Don't forget to comment below. Tell us what your favorite.
Tell us what your
movie is.
favorite Halloween.
Tell us what your favorite craft beer is to drink while watching said movie.
Ooh, there you go. I thought Bob farted.
Bob,
Then
yeah.
But then I saw your face. Doop, 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 doop.
And then I saw your face.
Doop, doop, doop,
And I also hate that beer. It's got a terrible taste.
Ooh, terrible taste, terrible taste. I can't say how much I hate it. Bow, 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 bow.
So my favorite Halloween of all time is probably Pumpkinhead. Even though I don't think it's actually a Halloween movie, it's just a horror movie.
Okay.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead's a good one.
Well, I mean, is it based on, you know, Halloween or anything, or is it just...
It might be. Like, okay, so it has been maybe 20 years since I've seen the film.
Okay.
But the beast in Pumpkinhead, the reason they call him Pumpkinhead is not because he comes from a pumpkin patch and has an actual pumpkin forehead. He does have kind of a bulbous head. And he's cool, man, I gotta say. If I had a costume, it would be Pumpkinhead. From 19...
There you got it.
80 something. Maybe it was 90. I don't know. It's been like 20 years. Easily.
Associate producer, Monica.
Wait, Monica, associate?
Hello?
Chiming in on the headset? Oh, wait.
Hello.
Yeah. It's
No, Mike, no Mike.
the Solidarity Beercast. With me, Sad Steve. Accompanied with... Oh, no clever name for Michael? Okay. What's your favorite Halloween movie, Michael?
Strictly Halloween, I want to say it's got to be Hocus Pocus.
You know, can I change my answer?
Oh, you want to copy me?
No, I was gonna say Nightmare Before Christmas
Nightmare Before Christmas.
because it's a fusion film for those of you who don't know of Halloween.
If you don't
and
know what
Christmas.
we're talking about, pause the video now, sit down for a couple hours, look at it, think to yourself about some shit.
And then comment below.
Yeah, comment below and then resume video.
Also like, follow, comment, share, subscribe. But Nightmare Before Christmas, I gotta take it back. Even though I believe it was released around Christmas, it is a Halloween/Christmas movie. I'm gonna go with the Halloween portion.
No, I agree. It's more of a Halloween thing than Christmas.
Indeed. Christmas might be the title and Halloween may not, but it's in the land of Halloween. So, fuck.
Nightmare, Halloween, you know.
The Halloween Nightmare
And the whole
before
point
Christmas.
of the movie is, you know, to have the Christmas spirit. It's kind of like I want to say the Grinch in a way,
Yes.
but in
It's how
Tim Burton made the movie type of way.
Yeah. You know what would be great if Tim Burton came out with his own rendition of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Don't you think?
He would have to recast Jim Carrey for it. Well, wait. Would you say as
This
a
would be an animated film.
animated? Okay, I was very asking.
Oh, no, it would be claymation, just like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Clay. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Or Corpse Bride, or no, Corpse Bride, no, I don't think, was Corpse Bride claymation? Or was it
I don't know about claymation. I just want to say it was just stop motion.
Stop motion.
But I don't know if they're like one of the same. I mean, most stop motion
Is with
movies
clay.
are clay. Yeah.
The claymation in its own right is stop motion. I mean, come on. We all know that. Come on, Wallace and Gromit. We all know Wallace and Gromit. Michael?
Who?
No? Okay. So, yeah, Jack Skellington stumbles across a hole in the ground, falls through it, and it ends up in the land of Christmas. And he sees all the wondrous Christmas things and says, how can I fuck this all up? I got it. Let's kidnap Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Making Christmas, making Christmas.
Making Christmas time.
I've had several nightmares for a little bit, like after I saw the movie for the first time when I was a child.
When you was just a wee lad.
A wee lad.
Just a wee
I had
lad.
a couple of nightmares. Because I remember the main part was when the children took off their masks and they were still fucking hideous.
Yeah.
I remember back at my old place in Palm Harbor, I was hanging out in the living room, and it wasn't the 3 kids that were dressed up, it was my parents and my sister that had on the masks. They took off their masks, and holy fuck, was it terrifying. I ran straight to my room and cried. I think that was when I had my first sleep paralysis. Like, I knew I was dreaming, but I tried to wake up and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm. Now, I had sleep paralysis probably about 4 months ago. Not 4, like 6 months ago.
Was it the one you told me?
I believe so, yes.
On the way to hockey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When I was on the way with you and Jimmy and I did the hockey cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It was
Okay.
the night before that. It was night before the hockey cast and all through my house.
Not a creature was stirring, and Steve was having sleep paralysis.
Not a creature was stirring, and I was paralyzed, frightened in my bed.
More so petrified. I think that's the term, like you can't move, you're petrified,
Yeah,
right?
petrified.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Mm.
Good as any.
Take a nice big sip. Oh.
I am disappointed that I'm getting drunk off this.
Already. Wait, where are we at right now? Let's compare.
We're like the same. You got a little less than I do, I think. You're enjoying it this much more than me.
No, you're right.
Shit, dog. You right.
It's not that good.
So, Halloween
There's some Halloween for you.
music. What's your favorite score?
Other than the one that I just made.
That was a good score for Halloween, not gonna lie.
I don't really have one. I mean, for the most part, a lot of them sound the same depending on what situation the characters are in.
Like, do you, okay, so let me rephrase. For your favorite Halloween type, your type of Halloween score, do you like that whimsical, mysterious? Do you like more horror? You know, that like mysterious, like the kind of upbeat, like, or do you like boom, 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 sh, boom, sh, boom, 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 sh, you know what I mean? Like the march, or do you like the fucking, I don't know. Are you not following me? Is anybody out there following? Comment below and tell me how retarded I am. Michael.
No, they're gonna say how retarded I am. They're like, I fully get that guy.
Yeah, I totally get what Steve's talking about. Mike's over there looking like a dumbass.
More so like a mystery type of score.
Mm. Well, because like, okay, so for last
Just go in your iMovie on your iPhone and look up mystery.
Yeah, so like that's it right there. Like, do you like the theremin in there? And so the
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
I always get the shivers and my dick tingles whenever I hear it.
Ooh, a dick tingle, he says. Michael, tell us about your dick tingles.
No.
Okay, so like I was saying though, I picked 2 different scores. Like last year's Halloween video, I did more of like an upbeat march, yet kind of horror-ish score, and then
Horror-ish?
yeah. But for this year's Halloween video, I did more of that whimsical, kind of like mystery.
I was gonna say the only flaw of the video, I think, so far, I mean, go check out the video if you haven't already.
Mm-hmm.
Steve did a great job. I just think the music is just a little bit too loud.
You know, it's funny because I have that at 5% volume. And
Really?
only during the scene where we're outside and it's almost pitch black did I drop it down to 1. Because I noticed that the audio...
It was still there.
The audio for the dialogue was much lower in that than any other portion of the video. I think it was because Colin, Wally Cream Cheese, executive producer, he was filming. Oh, I don't think I put him in there on the credits.
Oh, I didn't. We watched it last night though.
Yeah.
The countdown to it. Did you put that into like the countdown to the premiere video or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought that was pretty cool because we were counting it down. We were just out here chilling and I saw it was 11:59 and I was like, all right, our Halloween video is about to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on there and it was at like maybe 45 seconds or so.
Yeah, I
And
love
then
that.
Countdown, and I'm like, oh, this is sick.
Yeah, I love that about the new YouTube app, like, or not the YouTube app, but the update for YouTube when you do the where you yeah, like it says Premiere now, but it used to be.
Bob, feel free to chime in anytime you want, okay? Good job.
You're doing great. Yeah, no, I thought that was really cool. Like, I know you and Colin were the only ones who watched the premiere because everybody else was sleeping because it was fucking Wednesday night.
Midnight.
If Halloween would have been on a Friday night, everybody would have tuned in for the premiere.
People
Maybe.
have to get their 8 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who sleeps for a full 8 hours?
I didn't.
I am jealous of people that can actually do that.
I got a solid 5 hours and 49 minutes of sleep last night.
Maybe I'm just extremely unhealthy.
We're all pretty unhealthy, especially.
But
when we
also
work
too,
on
I mean, I have a nice little midnight snack before I go to bed, and they say that disrupts your sleep. In a way, I could kind of agree with that, but I just can't help it. You know?
On a side note, I have long flowing hair now. Poof! I don't even know.
Can you
what
give
it
us a
looks like.
little?
Can I give you a little?
I think the hand through the hair will do better. Oh wait.
I don't know. Anyway, this is the longest my hair has been in many, many, many years. Yeah, hair is totally a good Halloween topic. But no, filming the Halloween skit for this year was probably super fucking fun, as opposed to all the other videos we've done, which were fucking terrible. I'm kidding, they're all great. Go ahead and check them out. You tell me in the comments below how terrible and/or wonderful they are. It was
So far, there's 11 thumbs up. So if you get that a thumbs down,
well, you know what? Fuck it. Give it a thumbs down. That means you watched it and took the time to give it a rating. You know what? Tell us how shitty it is. I don't care. Just leave a fucking comment. We want them comment sections to explode, guys. Our most commented video, I can't remember which one it is, but it's got like 14 comments on it. There's like a thread that goes on of some random subscribers that are just like shit talking each other back and forth. Has absolutely nothing to do with the video. It's great. Once I remember what it is, I'll put it in the link in the description below.
wait, we got to get a shot like this for the camera real quick. There we
Hold
go.
up your beer, bud. All right. Now that that's done.
This is actually comfortable. I'm gonna leave it like this.
All right. Well, chill, bud. Chill, bud. Jesus, I really want to get past this beer, but it's so fucking difficult.
How much do you have? I got that.
I've got twice as much as you do.
You want to pour a tiny bit in there?
No, fuck it. Let's just chug it.
Okay.
Fuck it. Chug it. Barf ball.
Fact. I will get us new cups.
Oh, and a new beer, please. Jesus Christ. Mike's Shitty Beercast continues. Ugh, sorry, 7venth son. At least you got a 1. Oh, wow. Okay, so now I'm overwhelmed with pineapple and garbage in my mouth. Yeah, so guys, also check out all our other videos on the Abnormally Random page. Look for the grinning Yeti face. Look for it saying Abnormally Random. Don't look for it saying AR, we're British fucks who play Warcraft. Because Warcraft nerds, I mean, we love you. Subscribe to us too, but fuck those Brits. Alright?
Fuck them hard.
We subscribe to them. I left so many positive comments on their shit, and they did not subscribe back to us. So from there on out, I've done tirades with negative commentary on all their videos with all thumbs down. Like, I would block them, but you can't do that on YouTube. So, but once we hit 100 subscribers, we're gonna get that fucking youtube.com/abnormally random. Well before those fucks with their 20, if that, subscribers, and they've been out 6 months after we came out, some shit like that.
Watch them just watch this video and they're gonna just grind all night just promoting their channel.
Right, fucking
Some
grind
other
all,
famous videos.
grind all you want, because here across the pond, we do it right, okay? Even though we don't post videos for 6 fucking months at a time, we've still got a better following than you. But also, if you guys want to do a collab, I'll be down. Just let me know. I do great voiceover work, and since you guys don't ever do live videos and we have no idea what you look like, it might be good, you know. Just throwing that out there, you British fucks. I'm kidding. We love you guys across the pond. Yes, all of England, all of Britain, all of the UK, and Asia too.
All of everybody from Star Wars. First 3 episodes.
None of them are British. Even Obi-Wan Kenobi wasn't a British guy. That was a fucking fake.
We're away from outer space.
Well, so Britain. It was a long time ago, yet somehow in the future.
You ready to try this last beer?
Yeah. You want to do the intro?
I will, because I
Okay.
didn't get a chance to last time because of trick-or-treaters. You got the trick-or-treaters next time.
I think that was it, but yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
God,
I
I'm
think so
burping
as well.
up like pineapple garbage. God, I fucking wish.
You
God.
taste the pineapple?
Yeah, you fat lord. You taste the fucking pineapple.
Speaking of fat lard, this fat piece of shit, him, got a double chocolate chip flapjack stack stout.
Ooh.
Yes. It is beer for the Sunshine State. Our brewing philosophy is to stretch the limits of style descriptions and categories, bringing an innovative approach to traditional styles. Please enjoy our award-winning beers responsibly.
Ooh.
And, yeah.
Does it have an ABV in there?
Chocolate.
No. Short answer, no.
I feel it does, but we're just too stupid to see it.
Man,
Do you even brunch? That's what local cuisine does best. So, we had to make a badass brunch beer.
Yeah, this
Do you have to agree with that?
I don't. I will once I drink it, I'm sure. But for now, if it's anything like the pina colada, I'm gonna go ahead and say.
I like the things on here, though. It's Imperial Sweet Stout with cacao nibs,
Cacao!
maple, vanilla, cypress wood, and lactose. Gotta have that lactose in there, boy.
that lactose here, buddy.
And yada yada yada, birth defects,
Birth defects, yada yada yada, Surgeon General, yada yada, cancer, yada yada, instant
and
death.
the
All right.
government warning, yes. And let me do the honors of
Let's pop the top and see if we just can't stop. Work. All right, Pringles, please don't sue.
We're just gonna. Oh,
Does it smell good?
I didn't even have to lift it up. Jesus.
It smells good though, right? No? Like, I'm not sure how
I'm gonna be extremely pissed that this is just a enjoyable smell and a horrible taste.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit, a little.
Blowing it.
And let's get the pouring.
Let's get the pouring. It's almost like he said, let's get the porn in. Okay,
That too.
that didn't work. God, my guest stopped me from saying stupid things on a video cast. But what are we gonna do?
I think I'll leave a little taste for the cream cheese.
Oh, fuck that! We got him a whole sixer. Well, fiver, but... we got him a fiver. That motherfucker can drink that. He should have been here. He should quit his shitty job and come do this for a living.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh. Did you tip me off? Oh, my God, you did. I'll take the lead.
I was gonna say that one's yours.
Because I kind of always lean the cup in towards me when I sniff. So, all right, let's give her...
Well, here, give the bottle a sniff. The sniff from the bottle is way better, right?
Where have you been all my life? Yes, I'm going to have an affair with this one later.
Give Bob a whiff.
Bob, have a whiff there, buddy. Just get a little right up in there. Just fucking get it in there! Okay.
You hungry, Bob?
Hungry, Bob? Why wait? That's right.
You're not yourself, Bob.
You're not yourself when you're thirsty.
And somehow one of the Tokerweights came in there. We just kind of edited them in there. Just here you go, Bob. Have a sip.
You're right.
Ooh, and it's the hippie.
Oh, it smells delicious, yo. It smells like a straight cracked chocolate chip right off the block.
I'm probably gonna have maybe half of this and save the rest for Colin, just because. I mean, just me myself personally, stout doesn't sit well with me all that much. But I better sip it.
All right, I've been starting off the reviews on all the beers, Michael. For the piece de resistance, why don't you go ahead and get her in for us with your review first?
It's better than my shitty beer choice. Let's put it that way.
It is, very much.
It's still a stout, and like I said, for me, I mean, all stouts aren't that far off from each other. The last one
It's
I gave
true.
a 2.5. This one I would have to give a a solid point above it.
3.5?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
Why don't you describe it a little for us? Tell us about the notes.
The notes?
The
The notes of cacao
Cacao.
and lactose are spot on. They are very spot on.
Very much so.
And it's a good stout. I mean, do I really have to explain my stout situation again? Because I
Right.
really feel like I have to.
He's already covered
It's
twice.
good. It's good. If somebody were to offer this to me, I'm not gonna think twice about it. I'm just gonna say thank you very much. Appreciate the.
I
free
will
beer.
have 4 ounces of this, thank you.
I might purchase a 4-ounce beer of this as a finisher. Definitely not a starter. Because I know we got a 6-pack of the Skate.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, honestly, unless you're a strictly stout drinker, you don't really want to start with a stout. Like, you don't want to start if you're gonna have a stout last. You definitely don't want to have an IPA anywhere before it either.
The
We'll
only
go ahead and say
people
that.
ever that drink stouts from start to finish are people that just exercise like all day, every day.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
I know some fatties that love some stouts.
Well, I'm talking about. Well, obviously there's some fatties that just love the thickness.
Don't worry, we love the fatties. We
But I
love
mean,
the thick
you know, it's the Pirates of Dark Water.
ones. That's actually I
Name
like.
drop.
I like that analogy. USA, right? Back in the '90s, Pirates of Dark
Yeah.
Water. Yeah.
You remember that show?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they should have. Ooh, we're gonna keep this to ourselves, but you guys are gonna listen to it.
Shh, don't tell anyone. Would that be a stout?
Yeah,
Okay. Or would it be a porter?
whatever makes it dark.
Whatever makes it darker. So probably a stout.
Whatever makes it dark.
Damn it, son. You don't give away our secrets on the internet.
Excuse me. I had to keep my composure there.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
What is your grade on it?
My grade on this is excellent. From a scale of garbage to awesome, it is great. All right, which is better than decent for those of you following the scale. The chocolate is very much so overpowering to a small sense, but I kind of like that. Like, it's clearly dark chocolate that was used. Now, I don't taste the maple. If it's supposed to be flapjacks, or
I think the chocolate chip kind of takes away the maple because I mean it's a double, right?
yeah, it's double chocolate chip.
Yeah. So I mean the maple's gonna only be.
Like, I want to say it's a
It's
finishing
only
note.
gonna be there when you do that in that particular order. Those of you with misophonia, I'm sorry. Just
Like, I want to say the maple's a finishing note, but I don't taste it at all. I really just taste the chocolate. And usually chocolate stouts in themselves are a bit too much. Like I said, the chocolate's a bit overpowering. You can't really taste the maple if said maple is in here. Like, yeah, no, it's just a chocolate chip imperial stout. So, like, how does that make it, like, flapjacks? Maybe it's chocolate syrup that's drizzling off of it. Like, I wanted to say there's maple in it because of the flapjacks, but there's not. It explains the fact why I don't taste anything. I'll say that right up front.
this fucking guy.
This fucking guy, yeah, it's good though. I really enjoy this. It's not something that I would probably have more than an 8 or like a 12-ounce pour might be a bit much. The most I think I would go for a single pour on this would be 8 ounces, and
That's probably what we have here in the
yeah,
cups.
and it's because of the fact that the chocolate is really overpowering. Like that is it. Like that's all you.
It's a rich chocolate.
And but honestly, for a beer for a stout, I'm gonna give it a solid 4 because I truly like the scent. Immediately draws you in if you're a chocolate fan. It's dark chocolate, and it is just like it's bitter. It's got the bitter chocolate flavor to it, but unlike the Pinnacle garbage, it's not. It doesn't like make you want to vomit in your mouth and then shit your pants. You know?
At the same time.
Yes. So a solid 4 for this right here.
Very generous. But also, I mean, that's pretty accurate too.
No, it's got.
So it's only half point above mine. So
Whew, yeah. I've got a little buzz, and I hate to say I think it's from the fucking pina colada stout.
It probably is.
I hate to say it. It's got to be like
Definitely is.
at least a 6 or a 7%er. Maybe even more. I don't know. Stouts tend to be a little higher in percentage. Out of all the beers, though, honestly, I'd say the All Skate's my favorite, even though I didn't give it as good of a rating as this right here. It's because I want to say that this double chocolate chip.
I mean, look at the fucking things that we tried.
Look at everything we got.
Look at we tried 2 fucking stouts.
2 stouts
Hard stouts.
and a lager.
And a lager.
It's a good thing we finished with the stouts, though. Because had we started with the stouts, we wouldn't have been able to fucking taste the lager. We'd have been like,
I feel like we should have went half on another stout.
Another stout? Call it the 7venth Stout Cast? No, but for real, this will be called the 7venth Halloween Tribute Stout Cast. We start with an all-American lager, and we end with stouts, because it's a stout cast.
I'm starting to get a headache.
I'm getting it. Was it because of me or because of the beer?
I think it's
okay.
because of the beer.
I think it's
I'm just gonna say that.
It's just the beer.
But do we have anything else to add before we
Wrap
close up?
No. Yes. Okay, so what is your favorite Halloween costume of all time that you've worn? Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Go, 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 go.
You thought of it. Why don't you answer first?
Okay, Steve, let's do this. My favorite Halloween costume of all time has to be orc.
Has to be orc.
It has to be orc.
Have you worn?
I
Have you worn it on
I haven't-
Halloween?
I have no, never. It is a Halloween costume. I bought it around Halloween 2-3 years ago, whatever that was, and I still gotta say, to this day, my favorite costume / character is orc. Like, I haven't even put on red orc yet. We have a red
No,
orc
I
suit.
still haven't even put on the blue orc.
Yeah, oh my god. I want to do the family of orcs, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Like, I want
It's the orc bunch.
for
That's
us, it's the orc bunch for us. Instead of orking, we get, or anyway,
Yeah.
we get.
If you don't know who Orc is,
Check out our
go
videos.
to our older videos. This
Annoying
was-
roommate.
Yeah, Annoying Roommate.
2.
Annoying Roommate 2 was the very first time we premiered the Orc costume.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a fun video to work on.
That was so fun.
I was the Blueberry Man. We definitely got to do that again at some point. I mean, just to kind of dick around.
An annoying
The,
roommate.
the last one we did was, I mean, it wasn't necessarily strictly for Annoying Roommate, but it was our last Christmas video that we did with the Santa
It's,
skin suit.
yeah, the annoying roommate Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm.
Was
That
it?
was,
That's not what it was called.
pretty sure it was called Annoying Roommate Christmas.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Look it up in our videos. It's under the playlist of improv skits, because
Am I wrong or is he wrong?
we're all wrong.
Who's wrong?
We're all wrong except for you guys. You guys out there are the
And
only
Bob.
ones who's right.
Bob's never wrong.
Bob will whoop our ass.
He
And he has
will.
no arms, no legs, and he will beat the fuck out of both of us.
No, he won't.
No, he won't.
He has a tremendous nub at the bottom of his body. He'll just knock your teeth out.
He will. But somebody has to, propel him. But
Good game, buddy.
speaking of propel, they need to make a hard propel. You know what I mean? Propel water. If they made an alcoholic propel, I think I would drink that at work.
Like a spiked propel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spiked propel.
Propel.
You're
twist.
getting to join with the glacier waters.
Is that what that is? Propel glacier water? I don't know.
Maybe.
All I know is that Fiji is from Fiji.
The best bottled water ever.
So back to the bottled water cast. No.
No, we're not doing that.
No, but yeah, no, like I said, orc for sure.
Orc was your favorite
Favorite
Halloween?
character, favorite Halloween costume. Creepy Santa was fun too. Like any of those skin suits is just, you
Yeah.
can do so much with
Right.
it. It shows off your package and your beer gut, and they're fun to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Michael?
I gotta say my favorite one, it wasn't my favorite one to pick out, but it was my favorite one to have and use, would have to be the Beast.
Beast over here?
Just the mask itself. And mainly because,
It's
think
versatile.
about- what?
Versatile? It is.
Cream Cheese Man was living quite a distance away from me. I remember I went to Halloween Spirit, got some random masks. I got this mask and I got him the old man mask. And I think we just got really drunk and we were just fucking around in the neighborhood. Like there's a 4-way stop sign and we were just going out to cars, just going bah! And just like making all stupid fucking noises.
Making all kind of whoopee.
Yes, a lot of whoopee. More whoopee than there would ever whoopee. And it was just fun. I mean, if I wasn't such a fat fuck, maybe the blueberry would be my favorite one.
No, I think that's probably your best one because it accentuates the package.
The package. It's like, you're exposed, acorn, yeah!
Rocky the Squirrel, rest in peace. Is he still alive?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
How long
to
do
be put
squirrels
that-
usually live? You had them for like 8 years, right?
They live about that long. That's their average lifespan.
Provided they don't run out into traffic, otherwise their average lifespan's about 6 months.
I just think his life was cut short because at the time he was living, like literally, he was living not at this house, but the one right over there where my parents lived. And there was a shit ton of mosquitoes over there, and I had to move him from my place because the landlord was like, you can't keep wild animals here in a big ass cage on the side of the house. And I'm like, whatever.
What, so I could have a snake or a tarantula inside the house, but a
a
squirrel
cage
outside?
squirrel that'll just, curl up and shit. It'll bite the shit out of people. I mean, he wasn't wrong when he said it's a wild squirrel. It is a wild squirrel to anybody else that didn't raise him. To me, you could just pet his belly and he's like, yeah, pet it more.
I know, like, I remember the very first time you introduced me to Rocky, you're like, here, feed him a nut. And I was like, there you go. And you're like, wait. And then he just straight attacked me. I was like, rabbit squirrel.
Yeah.
Why do you have a rabbit squirrel? And he's like, you kind of just got to throw it in there. I'm like, that's not feeding him. That's throwing acorns at a squirrel.
No, you just gotta slowly put the nut in there to where his mouth can't go outside the cage. He'll take the nut away from you. He knows the difference between nut and finger.
And he wanted my finger. And he had some fucking talents, that motherfucker.
Oh, he's bitten me down to the bone before. I remember I took one of his pecans away so I could feel his belly showing off for the camera.
And he was mad.
And he just chomped the fuck my finger. I had to go to work that night and toss pizza. That shit sucked.
Mm-hmm. Rubber gloving it.
I just had to wear a finger condom.
Because at Domino's, they don't adhere to food safety regulations.
No, as long as you sanitize your hand before you, toss the old pie up in the air. Hey,
But remember,
bare skin.
all Domino's pizza engineers, as I like to call them.
I'm with a lot of people.
Yeah. He would toss it up in the air. Before the pizza would drop back into his hands, he would pick his nose. Domino's standard, by the way. Little extra flavor. A little mucus for your pie.
A little bland spot right there.
A little
Like,
mucus pie.
you take a huge ass bite and you're just like, this guy picked his nose.
This guy's a fucking nose picker. Goddamn D-Gen from upcountry. Michael, any final thoughts about our beers or things we've talked about or anything you'd like to add?
No, not at all. I'd like to go outside and have a cancer stick if that's all right with you. I'd like to, first off, thank everybody for watching. This has been different and fun. I'd like to thank Bob for taking the time out of his healing schedule to, come here with us.
Mm-hmm. As you can see, he had his arms, legs, and below his torso amputated.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what you guys can see from over there, but yeah, see, this is his penis now. That's right, guys. Be jealous.
Good game.
Good game, Bob.
And that's it.
Okay, my final thoughts are we had some okay beer. We had a really shitty fucking 1%.
Which one was that?
The garbage beer, remember?
What's the garbage beer?
Oh, the one in the center, that one. The one with the most interesting looking label of them all.
The cocoa one?
No.
The skate?
No.
The cocoa one.
No. The Pina Colada Coconut Garbage Beer. Again, sorry, 7venth.
Copycat.
Copycat. Get it? It was a cat and I copied what he did. Wow, dude, irony. Up top. So,
that was a good one.
Mike, yeah, it was. See, Mike,
I ruined it.
You and JT together always fail on high fives, but everybody else, it's a nice fucking.
Do we fail or do we succeed on not doing it properly?
Yes.
Okay.
So, again, final thoughts. We had a decent beer, a good beer, and a shitty beer. Again, this is all subjective. Don't forget to visit your local 7venth Brewery and judge it yourself, okay? Because
By local, I mean if you're in Dunedin or Tampa.
Or
The only
Tampa.
two locations.
Pinellas or Hillsborough, you'll figure it out. Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting a little heartburn. I'm tasting more pineapple, and it's really starting to upset me.
That's not good.
Yeah, so guys, don't
You
forget.
did say he was on antibiotics earlier.
Don't bring that up. No one needs to know about the syphilitis herpelitis.
But you brought it up already.
Did I bring that up?
Yes,
or
you
bring
did.
that up?
No, you brought it up.
Okay, I brought it up. I don't remember. Because apparently antibiotics affect or increase the effects of alcohol. And also,
Increase the effects of alcohol.
yeah, and increase the risk of the alcohol increases the risk of side effects for the antibiotics. So now I have a headache, I have hairy tongue, whatever the fuck that is.
He never fumbles his words, but yet he is now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm fumbling.
That's the side effects, all right.
Yes, sir. Call me fucking Mike Allstott on the one.
I used to be called Mini Allstott.
Really?
Back when I played football.
I used to be called Little Lynch when I played football because I would hit people so hard I'd knock myself out. That's not even a joke. Not even a joke. I actually enjoy that name. Yeah, but
Clearwater Jaguars.
Dunedin Falcons.
Clearwater Jaguars.
Anyway,
I played for half a season.
he played for half a season and the Jaguars folded.
It was lacking money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lack of support from the fans.
God damn it, Dad!
His dad was the only one financing the team. He's like, God damn it, I can't keep working 3 jobs so your team can be shitty. So yeah, but no, guys, don't forget to follow us on all social media, Facebook, Instagram. I don't think we have an Instagram.
You can follow us individually on Instagram at Mahoney Primavera. And for those of you that can't spell, that's MHOMEY PRIMEVERA.
And you can follow me on Instagram at abnormally gozo, one word. You can follow me on Facebook, Steve Goza, because, well, who the fuck are we kidding? That's my name.
Don't wear it out.
No, well, you can wear it out if you'd like, okay? Just on social media.
Don't feed the ego.
Feed the ego. My ego is so fat. No. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/abnormallyrandom. Search us on YouTube at abnormallyrandom. Skip the Brits. Tell them that they suck and they need to watch our videos to know what a fucking decently shitty video really looks like. And, follow, comment, share. Subscribe, that's the big one.
In that order.
Yeah, hit that little bell notification. That way you always get notifications in your emails or on the YouTubes, when we post something recent. Because, we're starting to post more things. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. Enjoy yourselves. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. And we hope to see you next time, motherfuckers.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah, happy Halloween.
He's not going down further.
Oh, he's going down.